This week on SLEDHEAD 24/7, we hit the snowcross track and profile Coutu Motorsports, a team with lots of young talent and plenty of potential for a championship. For 2016, Skidoo introduced the Pilot TS ski, the industry's first ski that's adjustable for any trail condition, and we have a closer look. Pro Light rider Jake Angove is hard at it this season, racing for Judnick Motorsports Polaris. We'll catch up with number 177 on the second stop of the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Tour powered by Ram. All that and more right now on SLEDHEAD 24/7.
Keep the counter steered and then just control it with your body weight. Just ready for another.
Welcome to another episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm your host, Carly Applin, coming to you from Heinen's Motorsports right near Minneapolis, Minnesota. Whether it's snow, street, mud, or dirt, this place can fulfill all of your throttle needs. Now, we have a lot to cover on this show, so we're going to get started. Racing on the national level can be very competitive, but Coutu Motorsports boasts some of the fastest racers in the Pro Light class. Let's find out more.
This year with Coutu, we have a large team. We brought on a couple of new riders full-time. Cole Coutu, Travis Muller returning for his second year. We picked up Mitchell Thielen, helped him out last year. He's on full-time, running sport this year. And then we brought on James Johnstead in the Pro Light division. James was a good addition, especially the experience he has in Pro Light.
As a racer, I try to be as smooth as I can possibly be. You know, that's kind of what I feel is what my niche is. I just try to be smarter than the guy next to me, or they're always trying to be ahead of the game and working harder than everyone else.
Racing in the Pro Light class, everyone is fast. Like everyone, you know, if you're in last place, you know, it's still hard to get around people, and anyone can win. And it's tough for sure. You know, you make one mistake and two people go around you, so you got to stay on your toes and be smooth every time you're on the track.
Racing is always number one and serious, but the atmosphere in this trailer I do believe is second to none. It's always positive, more team camaraderie, and just being a bigger, better team with more tools.
When we're in the trailer, we're always trying to have fun. I'm always trying to have fun, and you know, we stay in our rider's lounge, and when we want to have fun but we want to be serious, we go down and talk to the mechanics and deal with that stuff.
Cole's an awesome teammate. You know, I'm pumped to be with him, and we've been buddies for quite a while now. Ever since he got on the snowcross scene, we've hit it off and been really good friends. And it's hard to be like sad or mad around the kid. He's always laughing or making jokes or doing something funny. It's always a comedy show around here.
So what's it like racing in the Pro Light class? Okay, I'll leave.
Being on the Coutu team is really cool. You know, you got really good mechanics. The sled's always ripping perfect.
We're serious, obviously, but we have fun and bring it to the races. I mean, we take that as an aspect as if we should be here if we're not having fun.
The crew is just the biggest part about it. If we didn't have these guys helping, we wouldn't be where we're at. A lot of seasonal guys, and they're laid off, whether they're construction or whatever, and lucky enough they know what they're doing with snowmobiles, and here we all are.
Three in the Pro Light class, a big goal for us always is to make them in the show. Always the front row is great, but we'll take the back row if we have to do the LCQ. It's always a battle. And then to make sure that they don't tangle up in the start and knock themselves out and get to run a fair race.
Some of my goals, you know, obviously number one goal, finish healthy, but number two, you know, keep learning throughout the year, you know, hopefully I want to get on the box. I want to make finals, you know, top 5 finishes, and just be more consistent. And
this year, I hope to put all the puzzle pieces together finally and see if I can win the championship. It's not going to be easy. I feel like this year I have all the tools given to me with a new team, new trainer, still have my same mechanic. You know, it's a lot of the things I've had in the past years that have been successful, I've taken with me, and got some new things this year that'll bring me to the top, I think. So I think this year will be probably, hopefully, one of my best years.
The white flag is out. There's 1 lap to go for that man right there, the 1-4 of James Johnstead. He got a great start on a track that demands it, and he's led from the very beginning of this race to 1/2 lap to go right now. Behind him, Shane Sewell tries to continue to reel him in. The leader looks over his shoulder into the final turn. He'll head for the AMSOIL finish line.
Flag to flag is huge.
Down the stretch he goes, and the win is in for the 1-4 of James Johnstead here in Fargo.
Duluth, I've been injured every year there, or something crazy happens. I'm just pumped to get here and get a win. It's a great race to come to for second race of the year, and I'm just glad I can get on top of the box.
James did a great job right from the beginning of the day, and all of them did. Happy to have all 3 of them in the pro light, and good time.
Good up, buddy.
To watch these guys in action, head over to snowcross.com, where you can see results, view past races, and stream live events. Still ahead, new for 2016, Skidoo releases the Pilot TS ski, an adjustable ski made to handle any trail condition. And we profile pro light racer Jake Angove on his quest for a national championship. But time now to check in with AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
One of my favorite things on a Monday morning is to get together at work and we talk about the weekend's ride. And without a doubt, somebody always brings up the fact that they got first tracks on a fresh green trail. So it got us to thinking back at AMSOIL, what goes into that? What do we need to get that fresh groomed trail experience? So we went to the Range Trail Committee and we asked them, what are you guys experiencing with your groomers, that any kind of problems that we can help you with? First of all, there's 22,000 miles of groomed trail in Minnesota. Range Trail is in charge of 52 miles of it. When they're grooming, they're out at night, they're out in extreme cold temperatures, and the first thing they told us was that the hydraulics don't work until we're 7 to 8 miles down the trail. So we got to thinking, we do what we do at AMSOIL, and we looked at the needs of this groomer. How can we help? So we looked at the fluid that was in it, and it obviously wasn't doing what it needed to do. We looked at our cold temperature products and our cold temperature hydraulic oil, and we swapped it out. One of the first things they saw was the hydraulic oil worked immediately. The hydraulics came to life, no need to drive down the trail. Everything was working like it should right from the start. So smooth trails means happy riders, which means more riders, which means that's good for the businesses, that's good for the towns, that's good for everybody. These guys are out there every day working, providing that trail experience for the rider. For more information on our cold weather products, check out amsoil.com.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics, Polaris, Terrain Domination, Arctic Cat, Share Our Passion, Skidoo Snowmobiles, FXR, World-Class Outerwear, and by Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram.
You're watching SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and if it happens on the snow, then you'll find it here first. And for 2016, Skidoo released the Pilot TS ski, the most adjustable ski on the market, offering performance unlike any other.
New for 2016 is the Pilot TS ski. We introduced this as standard equipment on like the Renegade Enduro, the MXZ Blizzard, and it's also an option in the quick adjust package if you've got a snowmobile in the spring, an XR and XRS type model where you order that quick adjust package. You also got the Pilot TS as part of that package. The unique thing about the ski, it allows you to adjust the amount of bite on the front end of the vehicle throughout the day very easily, day to day, week to week, whatever it might be. Whatever you want for your conditions that you're riding in at that time, you can adjust very quickly right here by simply turning the knob. You'll notice that right now, this is at the very top of its travel. We have it at position number 1 here, so the ski runner is lifted up as far as possible. Now we can start turning that down to get more bite out of the front end by simple turning of this knob right here. And what will happen is the running blade will start dropping down further and give you more bite on the ski. Again, you're increasing the lateral surface of the blade dropping out, so when you go around a corner, you're getting better bite in looser conditions.
The new Pilot TS ski for Skidoo is absolutely incredible. Like I said, it made it the complete performance, that high-end, upper echelon machine. I mean, it really was the complete package. If I wanted to go into corners hard, just as fast as I could possibly drive it, I could adjust the skis, get a little more ski pressure, a little less ski pressure. It really just had all the features that, that anyone could want to really, really go out and test their skills.
A couple clicks and you just bring that whole carbide down, which acts like a keel. If you're pushing a little bit, which if you're pushing hard or in some soft snow, you need that, click it down a little bit more, it's a more positive steering. Starts darting around, feeling too a little unruly, take a little bit away, and it's as easy as that.
So you start out the day, it's warmer conditions, the snow is loose, it's not a real hard packed trail. You get your ski runner extended, but later on in the day it starts to cool off, the temperature starts to change, the trail starts to harden up, or maybe you've traveled 100 miles and the trail conditions are different, there's less snow. Now, you've got a very aggressive runner sticking out the bottom of your ski, and you probably want to retract that a little bit to make it easy to steer again. It's really simple by just, again, turning the knob and retracting the blade up a little bit. One of the nice things about it too is we offer these visual indicators right here to tell you how far your ski is out. It's very easy to see. As you turn it down, it moves from position 1 to position 5 at the top. There's a total of 20 clicks all the way up and down. So for each position, there'd be 4 clicks to go to it. And again, you do the same thing on both sides to make sure you have a balance on both sides of the vehicle. So with the Pilot TS ski, what that gives you is you've got your suspension setup works really good for you, but the snow conditions are changing, so you're maybe losing or gaining front end bite. You can make up for it very easily, leaving your suspension alone by just dialing in the amount of carbide or the amount of runner sticking out of your ski. It's just one more way to, again, change the handling of your snow wheel to match conditions, but it's a very easy way of doing it.
With features like the Raz2, the R-Motion, and now the Pilot TS ski, what will Skidoo come out with next? I guess we'll just have to wait until 2017 to find out. Coming up, we profile Jednik Motorsports Pro Light racer Jake Angove and take a look inside the K2 Motorsports trailer. Stay tuned. Welcome back to SLEDHEAD 24/7, where we are everything snowmobile. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and it's time for a little thing we like to call rigs, where we take you inside some of the most tricked out trailers at the track.
Keith Musoff, team manager here at K2 Motorsports. Why don't you come on inside and look at the new hauler. Now we're inside. Let's take a little look around. This is really the shop part of the trailer. Sled preparation, cleaning, maintenance. All the mechanic, technical guys from our team prep the sled and get them race ready. Depending on the race schedule, we'll have 3 in here, Mitchell, Cole, and Travis. James runs out of a Pilot trailer, but generally race days there's 3 in and out of here. So toolboxes in the new trailer, all of our tools takes a lot to keep everything maintained. Some general parts for the snowmobiles. This side's more of our clutch and shock area, specialty tools and such like that. Normal morning BS back here. Who's the biggest BSer? Does anybody know Jeff? Jeff K2, team owner, the guy that makes all this happen, father of Cole.
Howdy.
Missy, she loves the family and to decorate for Christmas. Everybody has a stocking here. So as we leave the shop part, we go up the stairs to where the Riders Lounge and the General Family Lounge is. This is the Riders Lounge where the boys in between, after, before races can prep, relax, do whatever they have to do to get ready for their next round. Behind us now is, our General Lounge for friends, family, the team. Missy does a great job prepping food for the whole team, everybody.
Yeah, we feel it's really important that we have food ready and available for them when it's their time to eat, not necessarily ours. And we also think it's really important that we all eat together. So anytime after 12, we want to make sure there's something available for all the guys. And this is Dirt. He's the team dog. He's not loved by many and hated by all because he tries to be ferocious, but we keep him around.
Rolling coal like a boss, that rig is definitely a head turner. Still ahead, we profile Judnick Motorsports Polaris Pro Light rider Jake Angove as he preps for a weekend of racing. Stay tuned.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AmSoil, the first in synthetics. Stud Boy, traction with an attitude. Straight line performance. Ziegler Cat, exceptional service backing the best equipment. The U.S. Air Force, aim high. And by Speedworks, straight up USA horsepower.
Welcome back to SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm your host, Carly Applin. Time now to introduce you to Jake Angove, a pro light racer gunning for a national championship on his Judnick Motorsports Polaris.
For the season, this year we brought Jake Angove in as our pro light racer, and great addition to the team. His dad is along also as Jake's wrench, so doing a great job mechanically on his equipment.
Well, I've been racing for 5 or 6 years now. I started when I was 18 or 19 and always raced dirt bikes, and then just got into snowmobiles, and I've always done all right. Started racing ice hockey first year and just made my way up. Well, snowcross is it's nerve-wracking sometimes just because you got 10, 15 guys going into the first corner just pinned. Everybody's good in the pro light class especially, and they're all right there, so you got to be pretty much 100% every race.
And they are racing. Heat 1, round 2 of Pro Light. Through the dog leg and up the hill they go.
Outside looking to be the preferred line. Somebody coming hard in the middle though. Watch them as they come up to the top of the hill, and that is the number 177 of Jake Angove.
Yeah, he's been fast today all day long, and he got a great start down the hill. He comes, Jake Angove, again your leader, as they head over that AmSoil finish line to put one in the books.
Polaris has always been a big supporter. I've always had some great help from them. And then I had a decent year in sport, and they helped me out, and then had a couple good races in the pro light class, and then got picked up by Judnick's.
This is our 14th year with Polaris Racing, and we love it there. We've been running on the race shop for the last 13 plus years. I think Polaris Racing's got the best race department in the industry, and definitely, we work out of Polaris's race shop, and there's Polaris employees that actually are working out of this trailer. There's a partnership there that has been great for 13 plus years now, and we want to continue that, of course, well into the future. Ross and Jake get along really well. They've been training all summer together, and we're really pumped about that. They live within an hour of each other and so forth, so we're happy to have those guys in here, and hopefully we're going to have a really successful season in the Pro Light class along with Ross in the Pro Open.
It's definitely good working with Jake. You know, we get along really well, and it's always cool to have someone else around and can kind of share feedback with each other. He's going to go for that Pro Light Championship for us.
It's pretty awesome. It's kind of unreal. I'm still get excited every time I think about it. Just having all the knowledge and resources they have, and having Ross as a teammate, he's been through it all, so he can teach me anything I need to know, he knows.
I think that whole atmosphere is going to be real good.
Right now, obviously, I want to win. It's going to be tough. It's still kind of a little bit of my rookie year because I've only done 5 races. Still getting used to the Pro Light class, the pace, just the way the guys ride. And but I want to do good. I want to make every final. I want to get top 5 in points at least. I just want to be in the hunt, and I want to be one of the top guys.
We still have a lot of races left, so good luck to all of our riders the rest of the season. Make sure to head over to snowcross.com where you can catch these guys in action. Well, we are all out of trail for this episode. A huge thank you to Heinen's Motorsports for having us out. To find out more about Heinen's, head over to SLEDHEAD24-7.com. I'm your host, Carly Applin. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Who knows, you might just ride with us this season. From all of us here at SLEDHEAD 24/7, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the snow.